Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make your very own footballer. Measuring to approximately 20 to 25 centimetres, this is a perfect gift for a football mad child, grandchild, nephew or niece, or a mascot for the home or office. Before we get started, you'll need a pair of scissors, a stitch marker, 6mm safety eyes, a sewing needle, a 4mm crochet hook and lots of stuffing. You can choose whichever colours you want, but for the sake of the Euros 2024 being around the corner and being English, I will be using the England team colours. So I've used black for the shoes and the detailing, white for the laces, socks and shirt, peach for the skin colour, navy for the shorts and the number on the back, brown for the hair, coral for the mouth and red for the detailing of the flag. So we'll start with a magic ring and we're going to put 6 single crochets into that magic ring. We're now going to single crochet in the next 2. And then we're going to do 3 single crochets into the next stitch. And we'll repeat that again. We're now going to do 2 single crochets in the next 4. Okay, and we're now going to do 3 single crochets in the next stitch. Okay, and we'll repeat that again. We're now going to half double crochet in the next 11. Okay, now we're going to single crochet in the next 11. We're now going to half double crochet in the next 10. And now we're going to do 3 half double crochets in the next stitch. We're now going to single crochet in the next 10. And now we're going to do 3 single crochets in the last stitch of the row. Okay, so now in the back loops we're just going to single crochet in each stitch. For the next 2 rows we're just going to single crochet in each stitch. So we're now going to single crochet 2 together, and now we're going to go into the back loops and we're going to single crochet 2 together, and we'll do that twice. Just in the back loops for these 4. And then we're going to single crochet in the next stitch as per normal. And then back into the back loops, single crochet 2 together twice. We're going to come back to the front loops that we've just left behind here in a second. So we're going to single crochet 2 together as per normal, and then we're going to single crochet in the next 13. So in the last stitch we're going to do for this row, we're just going to hold it there, and then we're going to get our white yarn. We just want to cut a length of white yarn for the moment. We'll come back to the laces in a second. So in this last stitch we're going to change to white yarn for the socks. Okay, so we'll finish that stitch off with a white yarn, and we're going to single crochet in the next 8. And we're going to single crochet 2 together, and we'll do that twice. Okay, we're just going to pause and secure our work here. So we're going to finish off the details of the boots. We're just going to cut that black yarn here because we're going to need it to make the tongue of the boots. So we're going to create a slip knot. And then we're going to return to the 2 sections of the leftover front loops from row 9. Okay, so we're going to go to the loop on the furthest to the right, and we're going to join with a single crochet here. Then in the next loop we're going to do 2 single crochets in that second loop, and then also in the third loop. So 2 single crochets there, and in the last loop we're going to do a single crochet, and then we're going to tie off. Okay, I'm going to do the same for the other side. Single crochet in that first loop, 2 single crochets in the next 2 loops, and then single crochet in that last, and then tie off. Okay, we're just going to sew in those loose ends into the boot, neaten those up, and there you have the tongues of your boot. And now we're going to do the lace details to finish off the boots. Okay, and just underneath the tongue we're just going to do a crisscross detail, just 2 crisscrosses, just to give that lace effect. Okay, and we'll do it on the other side as well. Okay, so now we're going to do single crochet in each stitch for the next 4 rows. And in the last stitch of the 4th row we'll just hold that there, and we're going to change to the peach yarn for the skin colour. Okay, and we'll just single crochet in each stitch for the next 3 rows. And again in the last stitch of the 3rd row we're going to change to navy for the shorts, and then we're going to single crochet in the next 8. Okay, now we're going to do 2 single crochets in the next stitch, and we're going to repeat that for the rest of the row. So for the next 3 rows we're just going to single crochet in each stitch. And in that last stitch we're going to change to white for the t-shirt, and in the next 6 rows we'll single crochet in each stitch. Okay, so we're now going to single crochet in the next 10. Now we're going to do 2 single crochets in the next 3 stitches. We'll now single crochet in the next 6. Okay, so you're now going to do 2 single crochets in the next 3 stitches. So we're actually going to go past the stitch marker here. And once we have done that, we'll move the stitch marker to create our new end of the row. Okay, we'll continue and we'll single crochet in the next 8. So now we're going to go into the back loops and we're going to single crochet 3 together. And we'll do that twice in the back loops. Then we'll single crochet in the next 6 as per normal, not in the back loops. And returning to the back loops, we're going to single crochet 3 together. We'll do that twice. And that'll take us to the end of the row. Okay, so continuing, we're going to single crochet in the next stitch and then single crochet 2 together, and we'll do that 6 times all the way around. Okay, at this stage we're just going to secure our work, and we can cut our white yarn at this stage. So now with the black yarn we're going to sew a straight line down the middle to create the legs. We want to sew through both sides of the work evenly so that the legs can be stuffed separately. Okay, so now that you've separated the legs evenly, we can now add the stuffing into the feet and into the legs. If you find that you've brought down any of the excess yarn through, and you can see it through the white socks or the skin, just get your hook and hoik it out and then just give it a good old trim. And then just poke the remainder back in. Okay. So now we're going to return to the front loops that were left over from when we went into the back loops. So there should be 6 stitches there, or 6 loops that we're going to go into. So with a slip knot in white yarn, we're going to join there with a single crochet, and then we'll single crochet in the next 5. Okay, we're now going to turn our work. We'll chain 1, and then we're going to single crochet in the next 6. Okay, and in that last stitch, we're just going to hold it there and we're going to change to peach. Okay, and we're now going to turn our work, chain 1, and then we'll single crochet in the next 6. We'll now turn our work, chain 1, and then we're going to do that 5 more times. Okay, and for this last row, we're going to single crochet 3 together, and we'll do that twice. Okay, and we're just going to tie off, leaving a long strand of yarn, because we're going to need that to sew the arm into the body. So we're going to make another one of those, like so. And now we want to sew those in and add stuffing as we do. Okay, so I'd start from the bottom and you want it to be sort of midway down the shorts. And you should have something which looks like that. So we're now going to return to the last stitch and we're going to change to peach in that last one there. So we're now going to single crochet in the next stitch and then single crochet 2 together, and we'll do that 4 times. Okay, we're now going to do 3 single crochets in the next stitch. Then we're going to do 2 single crochets in the next 3. And we'll do that twice. We'll now single crochet in the next 2. Then we'll do 2 single crochets in the next stitch. And we'll repeat that 6 times. Okay, we're just going to hold our work here again, and we're just going to take the opportunity to sew our red cross for our flag onto the right hand side. And obviously if you are doing a different country's kit, then you'll be doing a different flag or emblem. Okay, for the next 2 rows we're just going to single crochet in each stitch. We will now single crochet in the next 9, and for this row we'll be creating the nose with a small bobble stitch. So you want this to be in the centre of the face, so if you need to do 8 or 10 stitches to get there, then please alter your stitches. Okay, so now we're going to yarn over. We're going to insert our hook into the next stitch. We're going to yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops on the hook. We'll yarn over, insert a hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on the hook. There should be 3 loops on the hook now. We want to yarn over, insert into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on the hook. And there should be 4 loops on the hook now. We'll yarn over, insert into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on the hook. Okay, there should be 5 loops on the hook. Normally I would do 7 loops on the hook, but as it's quite a small project, we're doing 5. We're now going to yarn over and pull through all 5 loops on the hook. And that is your bobble stitch. We'll continue and we'll single crochet in the next 14. Okay, we're just going to pause our work here and have a little look at our bobble stitch, and you can see the nice little pronounced nose. And now we're going to add the mouth. So with the coral yarn, we're just going to do a very small mouth just beneath the nose. And now for the next 2 rows, we're going to single crochet in each stitch. We're now going to single crochet in the next 2, then single crochet 2 together. We'll do that 6 times. Okay, we're now going to place the eyes between row 37 and 38, approximately 4 stitches apart. Okay, and when you're happy with the positioning, just add the backs of the safety eyes on. Okay, and now we're going to continue and single crochet in the next stitch and single crochet 2 together. Do that 6 times. We're just going to add the stuffing now before we close the head. Make sure you get the stuffing in the neck so it doesn't wobble around too much. And now we're just going to single crochet 2 together 6 times. And then we're going to add a bit more stuffing if you need to. And then we'll single crochet 2 together 2 more times if you can. It's getting a bit tighter now. And then we'll just tie off and just weave in the loose ends. Okay, and now we're going to do some hair. So in brown yarn we're going to do a magic ring, and we're going to put 6 single crochets into that magic ring. We're now going to do 2 single crochets in each stitch. We'll single crochet in the next stitch and then do 2 single crochets in the next. And we'll do that 6 times. Okay, now we're going to do a single crochet in the next 2 stitches and then 2 single crochets in the next stitch. And we'll do that 6 times. We're now going to single crochet in the next 3. And then we'll do 2 single crochets in the next stitch. And we'll do that 6 times. And for the next 2 rows we're going to single crochet in each stitch. We're now going to single crochet 2 together and then single crochet in the next stitch, and we'll do that 3 times. We're now going to single crochet in the next stitch. We'll then chain 2, and then we're going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook, and then we'll repeat that 12 times. So single crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, single crochet in the second chain from the hook, and then repeat that again back into the next stitch. We'll do that 12 times. Okay, we're now going to single crochet 2 together and then single crochet in the next stitch 3 times. Okay, and we can now tie off, leave a long piece of yarn, and we're going to use that yarn to sew the hairpiece to the head. If you wanted short hair for your footballer, then you follow the exact same pattern as before from row 1 to row 7. For row 8, we'll work in back loops and single crochet in the next 20. We'll then turn our work and chain 1, and then we'll single crochet 2 together, single crochet in the next 7, we'll then single crochet 2 together, single crochet in the next 7, and then we'll single crochet 2 together. We'll turn our work and chain 1. We'll single crochet 2 together, single crochet in the next 5, we'll then single crochet 3 together, single crochet in the next 5, and then we'll single crochet 2 together, and then we'll tie off, leaving a long piece of yarn so we can sew the hair to the head, like so. If you wanted to add a number to the back of your footballer, then it would create a slip knot. We'll chain 15 and tie off. And then would simply arrange the yarn in the shape of the number, and then we'll sew it to the back. If you wanted to make a female footballer, then the only alterations I suggest are for the bosom and for the hair. So for the bosom, we follow the exact same pattern apart from row 25, 26 and 27. So we'll get to row 25 and then we'll single crochet in the next 3. Then we'll do 3 single crochets in the next stitch, and just make sure that the bosom is lined up with the feet so you don't have wonky boobs. And then we'll single crochet in the next 3 again, and again making sure that they're level. Then we'll do 3 single crochets in the next stitch, and then we'll single crochet in the next 12. We're now going to single crochet in each stitch, and we'll now single crochet in the next 3. Then we'll do a single crochet 3 together, and then we'll repeat that again. So single crochet in the next 3, and then a single crochet 3 together, and then we'll finish that row with a single crochet in the next 12 stitches. Okay, and once you've added that stuffing, you'll see that you have a bosom. For the ponytail, we'll carry on as we would with the male footballer, but at row 40 we'll go into the back loops. So we're going to single crochet in the next stitch and then single crochet 2 together, and we'll do that 6 times, creating that front loop that we're going to come back to and use. So we'll close the head first as we did before. We'll add the stuffing. We'll then single crochet 2 together, and we'll do that 6 times. And then we'll continue and single crochet 2 together twice, just to close up the head. And then we'll tie off. We will now start with a slip knot in yellow yarn and join with a single crochet to the leftover front loop at the right side of the head. So now we'll chain 20 from there. We'll then single crochet in the second chain from the hook, and then continue to single crochet in the next 18 all the way back down. So we're going to repeat that process 9 more times. So we're going to go into the next loop with a single crochet, and then we'll chain 20. Single crochet in the second chain from the hook, and then single crochet in the next 18 all the way back down that strand of hair. And we'll repeat that process until you've got 10 long strands of hair. Okay, now you've got all your long hair done there. We're now going to continue around, but we're going to do short hair for the back. So again, the same process, we'll single crochet in the next stitch, then we'll chain 6, then we'll single crochet in the second chain from the hook, and then we'll single crochet in the next 4, and we'll do that 8 times. So again, into that next loop, and just repeat that process. Okay, and once you've finished your last strand, we'll just finish off with a slip stitch, and then we'll tie off, and we'll leave a very long strand of yellow yarn to use that to sew in the back part of the hair. Okay, so with the short bits, we're just going to pull those down. I think out of the 8 strands, we'll use 6 for the bottom and then 2 middle ones just to cover the bald part at the top. Okay, so we're going to sew those 6 bottom pieces in, like so, and then we'll sew those top 2. And then with this long piece here, we'll just bring that and sew that across to just hide the hairline. And then with another long piece of hair, then we'll just wrap it down around, hiding the underside of the hairline as well. In red yarn, we'll create a slip knot and chain 11. And we're going to create a very quick hairband. And we'll just tie off, and then we're going to wrap that around the top long strands of the hair like so, and we'll just sew that into place and sew it back into the head like so. And there you have your female footballer. I really hope you enjoyed my footballers. They are small in size and so only take a few hours to make, and they will always be there as a mini mascot for your home or office when your country or team is ready to play. If you like this video, please subscribe and share with fellow crocheters or any friends or family who want to take on the craft. I have a how to crochet series that can help them get started, and feel free to browse the rest of my crochet pattern tutorials. I hope to have more videos coming soon, so remember to subscribe to be notified when they do. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.